Welcome to the best gambling show on the internet. This is the home of the money pick. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Week 11 upsets. This is the home of the upset. Let's grab some more. First game, we got the Chicago Bears, the Bears, at the Atlanta Falcons. Chicago is +3. I think Chicago wins this game. And I don't want to make a complex sport simple, but I believe this game comes down to who do you trust more? Who's going to make more big plays? Fields or Mariota? Obviously it's Fields. And I said last video, and I've been getting pushback on it, Fields has actually been throwing the ball better. He's finding guys down the field. He's finding Cole Kmet down the field. We can talk about his wheels. We can talk about the 100-plus yard rushing performances, but I'm impressed with him all around. And this Falcons defense is just stuttering and caving, man. I don't think this Falcons defense has an awful lot of juice left. Outside of Grady Jarrett, they got no pass rush. They got no one who can stop the run. And if we're looking at secondaries in this league, I think they might have one of the worst defensive backfields in this league. I feel like Dean Pease is out of ideas. I feel like Arthur Smith is out of ideas. And the Bears look like they were tanking, trading away two of their good defensive players. And I'm not excited about this Bears defense, but the way Atlanta has been running on offense, the way Mariota is throwing, I can't be too confident in the Falcons in this game. The Bears go in to Georgia, pull this upset, bet a money line, Bears +3, however you want to do it. Next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers are +6. Yesterday, when I picked the game, it was a money pick for the Chargers to cover +7. Now it dropped down to +6. But let me tell you something. I would not be shocked if the Chargers won this game on the money line. But listen closely. Some people did not listen yesterday. I think the Chargers can win this game if Keenan Allen or Mike Williams plays. Herbert doesn't need both of them, but he needs one of them. And I feel like this Chargers team matches up well with the Chiefs. The way to beat the Chargers is run it down their throat. I feel like the Chargers have one of the weakest front sevens in this league when it comes to run fits and stopping the run. Chiefs aren't the team to do that. They're not going to get physical and ghoulish with you. We know what the Chiefs want to do. We know they want to sling it around the park. We know it's Mahomes' show. But can I make a comment on the Chiefs? And we can make an argument that the Chiefs are the most consistent offense in this league. But can I ask a question to you guys? Am I the only one who feels like this Chiefs offense is missing a little something? They're missing that extra wrinkle. They're missing just a little spice of chipotle, of explosion. I just feel like Chargers are going to play too deep man-to-man, force Mahomes to dump it. Of course, we're going to see a lot of Kelce this game, but Derwin James is the antidote. He is the answer for Travis Kelce. I don't think we're going to see much special from Chargers. Man-to-man, make Mahomes throw it underneath. Don't give him the chunk plays, and I think that's when the Chiefs' offense starts to sputter. Chiefs are on upset alert. I absolutely love the Chargers to cover, and like I said, if one of those receivers is playing for Herbert, I would not be surprised if they won this on the money line. And I have to give Herbert a little bit of credit. All the dogs, all the birds were swirling around him after 3 or 4 bad weeks after an injury. I really feel like this Chargers performance against the 49ers, even though it was an ugly, lucky cover, I feel like that's going to springboard them ahead. I don't think they're dying in the second half. I like the Chargers here. Next game, we're going to the Meadowlands. We got the Detroit Lions, Dan Campbell, at the New York Giants. Lions are +3. I know you're going to get mad. I know people are going to get heated. Every single week I come on here and I put the Lions on. What have they done the last 2 weeks? Not only covered, but won money line when everyone counted them out. And Everyone's counting them out this game. Listen, I was a little bit surprised when I saw this spread at +3 for the Lions. You got to give some respect to the Giants team. We know this Giants team, coached by Dabble, isn't a joke, but Detroit just has something magic about them. And I don't want to use your guys' logic last week for, Packers, Cowboys saying Aaron Rodgers is due. I honestly think the Giants are due to lose. And we saw last week the Texans were in the red zone 5-6 times. They come away with 2 field goals. Texans, if they played a decent, not even a good game, if they played a decent game, they would have pulled that upset. I think the Giants are ripe for the picking. I think a lot of people are overlooking Detroit here, and everyone overlooked them the last 2 weeks. And what did Detroit come out and do? They came out and got 2 straight wins. One of them being on the road, and going to the Meadowlands is not easy, but I'm liking the way this Detroit defense has gotten better. They still have really, really serious holes. You can throw it on them for fun, but one thing that I think has improved is I think their run fits have gotten better. I don't think Saquon and Daniel Jones are going to have over 150, 160 yard rushing like some of you guys are saying. I don't know how the hell Detroit is going to do it. I just think they're going to do it. Not a lot of science. Give me the Lions. Give me Dan Campbell in the Meadowlands. Next game, we got the Dallas Cowboys at my Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are +1. I think Vikings win and cover this game. And you guys know me. I'm a Vikings fan, and I've been skeptical of this team the whole year. Yes, we had them in the cover against the Bills last week, but I don't want to take credit for that. I'm not a huge Vikings believer, but I absolutely love them this game, and I just wanted to talk about Vegas' spread here. I felt like it would be Minnesota -2, Minnesota -1.5. This is another weird spread put out there by Vegas. But when I'm looking at this game, I'm looking at Dak Prescott. The way to beat the Vikings is you have to throw it. You have to throw it in the slot. You really have to test this secondary. And outside of CD Lamb, is anyone really playing good ball for the Cowboys? Is Dak Prescott playing good enough ball? And the Vikings' run defense has been better than advertised and simply better than I thought it would be. I think they can stop this run. Now, is Zeke coming back? They really did miss Zeke a little bit with that 1-2 punch with him and Pollard, but I still think the Vikings are able to stop the run. And we talked about the Giants the game previous, but we got to tip our fedora to the Minnesota Vikings for winning close games. And when you got a guy like Justin Jefferson, if you take out the quarterback position, is there a better player in this league at the moment? Is there a better player in this league at the moment? I don't think so. I have never seen a receiver do what he did to completely thrust the Minnesota Vikings to victory against the Bills. And I think star players are the difference in close, gritty games like this. This game's going to be ugly. I don't think this is going to be a high-scoring game like a lot of the Minnesota Vikings games are. I think this is going to be a gritty 2017 type game, a 17-14 type game. I see this going under. I love the Vikings to win. Vikings with the upset. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. Should the Vikings be underdogs in this game? Next game, we got the Raiders at the Broncos. I'm not that serious, but can I tell you, I'm really tempted to bet the Raiders in this game, but I won't. I will resist, but please do not bet Raiders, Broncos. I know you guys wanted to spin it on the Raiders this game. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the videos. The best gambling show on the internet.
How many days it gonna take? You switch on me and I ain't get a break. If I hop off, then the levee gon' break. If I take 2, then I'm off into space. Put all that down, pour all that out. I'm done without, we on the now. Step out the step, day by the day. Live for the night and I'm never gon' break. Yeah.
Step by step by step by step. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Step by step by step by step. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Moving forward on the glory, up and on.
life can get you down, down, down.
Just keep yourself around.